Okay, so Juan Carlos, where are we?
We are in Studios Universal Orlando.
We are. And why are we here?
Because we came for Halloween Horror Nights.
Ooh, scary. We're wearing our shirts from last year. They're doing Stranger Things again this year. We're gonna go explore Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. 29 years they've been doing it, folks. 29 scary years.
This is my 5th time coming here.
So you've only been coming 5 out of the 29 years.
Yep.
Yep. So is there anything in particular you're really looking forward to seeing tonight?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, me too. I think it should be fun, for sure. And the classic Universal horror story monsters are here. Dracula, the Frankenstein, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Coco.
Yeah, I'm excited. So anyway, come along with us as we go to Horror Nights. Yay! All right, so we need to get some lanyards for this year because we forgot ours, but we always like new ones. Get on the vlog.
You ready?
Yes.
You ready? You scared?
Are we scared?
Yeah.
I'm scared. So scared. All right, so we're getting our tickets at Will Call. A big shout out to Jim if you happen to be watching this. He is a guy with guest services at Universal. We were actually supposed to come Sunday night, but I wasn't feeling very well, and they were kind enough to allow us to switch our night from Sunday to tonight, but we have to get our tickets here at the kiosk. So we're here waiting for the gates to open.
Because we were nerdy
early. We like being a little early. The time right now is 5:55. The event doesn't actually start until 6:30. But they will typically open within 45 minutes to 30 minutes early, usually. So we're hoping that happens tonight as well. We're right up front, right close to the entrance. So yeah, we're gonna go in.
It's a little warm, but not too bad. Plus, there's a breeze.
Yeah, there's a little breeze, and we got a few little clouds. So hopefully that's an indication that we won't be sweating too much. But yeah, we like this event.
We do.
We like to get scared because scary things also make us happy. Right?
Yeah, I hope we get scared this
I'm
year.
hoping Juan Carlos gets at least one good scare, at least a little jump out of him tonight. Doesn't usually happen. I usually jump at least twice, but
He
yeah.
cries.
Because why?
You cry.
I do not cry. Don't listen to him, everyone. I never cried. Cried with happiness, yes. But anyway, so we're almost in. The anticipation, can you feel it? Can you? Yes.
Ready?
All right, we are in. We are in. Uh-oh. Yes. And we made it in. The scares
Yes.
are already happening. Ready for a great night
Of Horror Nights.
and mayhem.
Yes.
Yes. Good and scary stuff. Ready?
Ready.
I just saw Juan Carlos jump from a character, didn't you?
Because he put the thing in front of me. I thought I was going to skip.
It looks like, look. This is cool. It's like a video arcade. Check it out. Okay, so you know you're at Horror Nights when there's fog. There's fog in the streets. Still daylight, but a little bit of fog makes it spooky and scary. All right, everybody, so it's still early, but Ghostbusters is one that we've been really looking forward to seeing. So we're gonna go ahead and hit Ghostbusters as our first house.
Yes.
So come along with us. Well, we can't take you inside the house, but we'll give you our impressions outside the house.
Vamos a Los Cazafantasmas.
Yes, let's do it. All right, we just came out of Ghostbusters.
Oh my God, I so love that house.
That house was amazing.
I think it's one of the best that I've seen in all these years.
There were so many good effects in there.
Oh, yeah.
There was so nostalgic.
Oh yeah,
And
all the Ghostbuster logo, I love it
Yeah.
because it's very dear to my childhood.
And
So
all
it's-
of the theme,
wow.
yeah, I mean, just all of those things, the music and the
Yeah, all
actors inside the house.
The old phones.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So
And then
yeah,
a lot of special effects, like holograms, kind of.
yes.
It's pretty cool. The one with the Slimer.
Slimer, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, very cool holograms. So yeah, this is a house you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's not a scary house,
No.
but it's a fun house.
Yeah, it's a very fun house.
It's a fun scary. There are a
And
couple
it's got-
moments.
It's got everything that you can remember from the movies.
Yes,
Everything.
everything, and smell-o-vision as well. I won't tell you where, but bring your olfactory. But anyway, all right, we're gonna go on to our next house. But Ghostbusters was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlie.
All right, now we're gonna do our second house, and we're doing Yeti, Terror of the Yukon. And this is a Universal Original house this year, new. So I don't know what to expect, but we'll let you know at the end. All right, everyone, so we just came out of the Yeti house, and first impressions are dim and gray and cold.
It was cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Which felt good.
Yeah, I like that because it is hot out here. So if you're looking for a cool place, definitely come to this house. Yeah, there's some good scares in there.
Yeah.
Really good
I was-
theming.
I was surprised that all the characters were really tall.
Yes. Well, yeah. So it's a Yeti. Those are very tall for sure. But yeah, for a unique house, it's definitely. I wouldn't put it on the top houses I've ever been to.
But it was fun.
But it was fun and it was entertaining, and there's some good scares in there. Yeah. So check it out. Yeah. You
Let's
decide. Let
continue.
us know below if you go to Universal. What do you think of the Yeti house? All right, so now we're making our way into Us.
Let's see what it is.
Another. Shout out!
Let's see what it is.
So we have no idea what to expect in Us. Ready to get some scares.
Yes.
We'll see.
We'll see what that is because we don't know. It's just us.
Exactly. Okay, so we just came out of
Us.
Us. And
I did not understand that.
I'm very confused.
Is that a movie or?
I don't know if it's a movie. I guess we need to Google it and find out. But
I kept seeing things that said "find yourself."
yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff about finding yourself
And
and a
a
lot
lot
to
of,
do with people with scissors.
And
So don't run around with scissors, apparently.
and mirrors.
Yes.
So that's why I thought it was maybe it's like a mirror house.
Or find yourself on the other side, or get possessed by something, and then you're going to grab scissors and kill people. I didn't quite understand the house. Visually, it was cool.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But I really didn't get this house at all.
Yeah, so you can skip this one if you're in a rush. And want to get to
I would say this would be one on the bottom of the list if you were trying to figure out which houses to go to. Just didn't make sense to us.
But if you know more about it and you like it, go for it.
Yeah, or if you really understand this house, give us a comment below and let us know, because we didn't get it. All right, moving on. All right, everyone. So as our shirts indicate, and we are big fans of Stranger Things, so for the second year in a row, Stranger Things has a house here at Halloween Horror Nights. So we're gonna go check out Stranger Things.
Yeah, hope it's gonna be good. Last
think
year
so.
was pretty good.
It was very good last year, so expectations are high. Let's go check it out. All right, everyone. So we just came out of Stranger Things, and
It's pretty awesome.
yeah, this is a huge house.
Huge house.
And I think we did say that last year as well. It was one of the largest houses.
Yep.
And the attention to detail, the theming, and the casting department did a great job.
Yeah. Actually, the girl, 11, she's like the first one. She's
Yeah, that
really,
very first
really
room you
similar.
go in and 11 is there, you're like, holy crap, it looks just like her.
Yeah.
So good job on casting. Overall, though, this house is fantastic. The fact that we got to go in the upside down.
Yeah, that's cool because you go from Hawkins to the Upside Down.
Yeah.
And to the Russian.
Yeah. And then you got to go see Scoops Ahoy,
Oh yes.
which was really cool. And yeah, so there's so many great things that follow along with the story. Definitely come out and see this house. We loved it. Yeah. Any other standouts for you? Anything else you want to?
That as you were going, walking through the Upside Down,
Right.
I felt like stuff. Like
Yeah,
touching.
you feel it.
Yeah.
And all that. I don't know what it is. To me, it looks like snow, but it's like dust that's in the air.
Yeah. That is,
And the video arcade.
yeah, that it's in the Upside Down in the series.
Yes, exactly.
In the
Yeah.
video arcade, yeah. that was
But they
pretty-
recreate that in the house, so that's really cool. So yeah, so many great things. Definitely check it out.
Gotta
All
do
right,
it.
moving on.
Vamos.
All right, everyone, we're about to enter the Rob Zombie Hellbilly Deluxe Scare Zone.
Scare zone. It's got to be good. This Rob Zombie.
Absolutely. If you know Rob Zombie and his scary movies and heavy metal music
You know, the gore and all that.
yeah. So let's go check out this Scare Zone. Should be fun, yeah?
Vamos.
Let's do it.
I love it.
Yeah. This is a cool zone. Right up Juan Carlos's alley. Heavy metal. Yeah. I would say the Scare Zone is almost as good as the 80s last year.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Loving
know.
the music.
Yeah. All right. Let's go see what's going on over there. All right, so we're going into the Rob Zombie House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yes.
Yes, we just came from the Rob Zombie Scare Zone, so this is perfect.
Great.
Yeah, that Scare Zone was amazing. Certainly reminded me and was just as exciting as 1985 last year.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. All right, so we just came out of the Rob Zombie house. What'd
I
you
love
think?
the music.
Yeah, definitely. Heavy metal music. Definitely the throwback to like that 1970s horror and gore. Lots and lots of fun. Great experience.
Yeah, the theme is pretty cool. A lots of skulls.
Lots of skulls, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and gore and blood and yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
love
really fun. But yeah, great house. So definitely check this one out.
Yeah.
So we just came from the Academy of Villains show.
And this year was fantastic.
Yeah, you know, we skipped it last year because we saw it 2 years ago and we thought it was just okay.
Yeah, I mean the performers that year were great. They
Right.
were really great performers, but the music didn't help them, and there was no story. It was just confusing.
Right.
This year, though, was amazing. The story was very clear, easy to follow. The music was supporting the story, and the performers were just
Amazing.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
So,
So
this
this-
year is like a thumbs up.
A huge thumbs up. Definitely go see the Academy of Villains show. It was awesome. And if you like heavy metal music, you're going to even love it
Yeah.
more. So yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah,
So
I
now
loved
we're right outside Depths of Fear. And that's going to mark our 6th house tonight. So we're going to go do Depths of Fear, and we'll let you know what we think of the end. So we just came out of that house. Lots of creatures. Sort of reminded me a little of like Alien.
Alien? I thought of 20,000 lenguas de viaje submarino.
What did you think of?
20,000 lenguas de viaje submarino.
I don't know what that means.
It's a book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely a really cool house, great theming. But like, yeah, creatures.
Yeah, a lot of creatures. It was pretty good actually. I
Oh
liked it.
yeah, I liked it a lot too. It was
Yeah.
very entertaining.
It's not too long. It's a fast house.
No, it seemed like a quicker house compared to some, but yeah, we enjoyed that one a lot.
Everyone
And so we're now going to go into Nightingales Blood
Blood
Pit.
Pit.
And I do know a little bit about this house. This one has something to do with gladiators, Roman gladiators.
In a blood pit.
And a blood pit. That's all I know. So we're going to go check this one out, and we'll let you know what we think at the end. So if you've never been to Universal Halloween Horror Nights, one of the things that's kind of interesting about it is all of the queue lines for all of these houses are actually backstage, and they're quite massive. And you might actually see things that you're not quite used to seeing, like maybe a couple with a dog or two dogs in a stroller at Horror Nights?
No, sir.
Really? Okay, so we just came out of...
Nightingale Blood Pit.
Yes, we did. And really cool. What did you
Yeah,
think?
it's pretty cool. It's like being underneath the Colosseum.
Exactly.
Rome.
So like you're with the Roman gladiators, and you're down underneath, and you know you feel like they're going to prepare for battle, but something has gone wrong.
Oh, yes.
So very wrong. Lots of blood and guts.
Yep.
And creatures.
Creatures, yeah.
Scary creatures.
If you went to this house and you know what those creatures are, please.
Yeah,
let us
comment
know.
below. We don't quite know. They kind of look like a bird.
Yeah.
Something.
They're cool though.
But yeah, very cool. We liked it. So now we're going to get a little sustenance, a little food.
Yeah.
And then continue on. More houses to come.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. All right. Well, Juan Carlos and I decided to stop and get a little sustenance, and we are in Mel's Drive-In, but tonight it's Mel's Die-In for Horror Nights. What do you think of this place?
It's cute. Yeah.
Oh, it's very fun to come in here. It's like an old 1950s little diner. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go back out. There's a little nighttime Lagoon Show about to happen, so let's go check that out. Everyone, so we just came out of our 8th house, Universal Monsters. What do you think?
Good. Yeah. Was very good.
Was there a standout monster for you?
Dracula.
Dracula. Of course, you love a vampire. Yeah, so you get to see everybody in there. You get the werewolf, you get Dracula, you get Frankenstein, you get the creature from the Black Lagoon, the Bride of Frankenstein, and did I miss anybody else? Maybe I did, but anyway, it was great. The theming was great. All of it was just a lot of fun. So yeah, we really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, the very beginning is pretty neat.
Yeah. So moving on, we got 2 more houses to go. Right, we are now in line for Graveyard Games. I don't know what kind of games we're gonna play, but we're going to the graveyard. Are you ready, everybody? So we just came out of Graveyard Games.
Yep.
And what do you think, Juan Carlos?
That's another large house. Yeah.
Large house. Yeah, it's a very, very big house. Lots and lots of maze and lots of creatures, and
It's very good. Yeah, it's a lot of details.
yeah, it's very cool because there's a lot of different types of scares in there, from things that go bump in the night to things jumping out at you and loud noises, which is always fun. I would say overall this is a very good house. If nothing else, just for the length of it, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's a lot of details again, and I like the if you look up in the roof, it looks like the woods.
Yeah, they did a really good job. So yeah, don't always just look in front of you. Look up, look around. Yeah. Take your time too.
Stop if you want to stop.
If you want to, you're gonna try to rush you through, but just go at a slower pace so you can really see everything. That's my advice.
Yeah.
If they need to rush you, they'll rush you. But you pay a lot of money to come here. You want to see it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So we have 1 house left. Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Last year it was a scare zone. This year it's a house.
Yeah.
So then we'll let you know our top 3 houses for each of us at the end. So let's go.
Wonderful, never look better. Around the waiter, they do get careless, comes to the territory. We're all flying home, and we can see the artist. Perhaps like the mighty artist.
So what did we just come through? What scare zone?
Vanity Ball.
The
13.
Vanity Ball. We saw fashion models, dead fashion models,
Yes, I
fashionistas, and they were working it. Yes, they were. Lots of fun. So now we finally made it to our last house. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Are we going to go see some Killer Clowns?
We will.
There's a couple right behind us. Look over there. Oh, yeah. They're right there at the ice cream truck.
This is JoJo. Are there any space clowns out there?
Killer Clowns. We saved the best to last. You guys, you know. Here we are, Universal Studios, Horror Nights. Woo! Killer Clowns. Working it. Thanks, gentlemen. Thank you. Great. Give me a good one. Bang.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So we just came out of Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
We did it.
What do you think, Juan Carlos?
It was pretty fun.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. That house is just, it's bright, it's colorful, lots of waka waka waka, I'm gonna scare ya kind of stuff. But yeah, it was a perfect way to end the night. We got to see all 10 houses.
All of them, yeah.
The Academy of Villains show, the new
wow.
Lagoon show. We did a lot.
We did a lot.
Not bad. We got here a little early. It's now almost 12:30. So we're gonna go look at the shop. Maybe we'll buy another t-shirt for this year.
We'll see.
We'll see. But for all of you watching, thank you very much. We appreciate it, don't we?
Yeah, but we still need to tell them our top 3.
Oh yeah, we
But
do.
we'll think about it and tell you later.
We will. We're gonna let you know our top 3. His top 3, my top 3. We'll let you know. Stay tuned. So our last stop of the night is the merchandise shop. And they got lots and lots of cool merchandise. Juan Carlos seems to like that shirt with the Ghostbusters as the centerpiece. But each house pretty much has its own shirt this year. That's the shirt I'm looking at. It's kind of cool because it's black light activated. It's different. All right, so we both decided to both get the same shirt. We're getting the Halloween Hearts 2019 that also does black light reflective. Very fancy. Yay. Good modeling, Juan Carlos. Good modeling. Here we are. We got our Starbucks. What a night. What time is it?
1,
Wow. 1 a.m.
and I have to work.
Yes, Juan Carlos has to work bright and early.
That'll do it.
Can you handle it? Was it worth it?
It was work. Well, it's Friday, and you know what happened on Fridays.
What happens on Friday?
I mean, wow.
Yes, he is. I'm in love with him. So yeah, we had an amazing night tonight at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, year number 29. It's amazing. Hang tight. We're going to give you our top 3 in just a moment. Okay, everybody. So we had the opportunity to get a good night's sleep after a long night of scares at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 29 here in Orlando, Florida. And we came up with our top 3 houses for each of us that are our favorites, as well as our favorite scare zone. And we differ slightly on the houses. So I'm going to let Juan Carlos tell you his top 3, starting with your third favorite.
Okay.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay, my third favorite was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Okay.
Second one was Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one, the one that it's the most amazing, and I think it's been one of the better houses that I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ghostbusters.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I like it. And my top three, we actually have the same top three, but my order is different. I do agree with him. Number three would be Killer Klowns from Outer Space. My number two, though, would be Ghostbusters. And my number one would be Stranger Things. And let me give you my reasons why, and then I'll let Juan Carlos elaborate on his reasons. So, for me, the reason I picked Stranger Things as number one was that I really felt a little more immersed in the Stranger Things house, even more so than last year's. Specifically speaking about the Upside Down, I was really, really impressed with that aspect of this year's house and the ability to really just kind of let yourself go and feel like you are in the Upside Down, and they kind of really created that environment. So for that reason, that's why I picked it number one. Not to take anything away from Ghostbusters, because I loved Ghostbusters. And then just a bit of advice too, if you're somebody who doesn't like scares, Ghostbusters is a great house to go see because it's not super scary. It's a lot more nostalgic. There are a few jump moments, but really not super scary. But just the fact that the theming alone was amazing in that house. So, but that's why it's number two for me, because I just feel like Stranger Things just was a little bit better at the immersiveness. That's it. That's my reason. So what was your reason for Ghostbusters beating Stranger Things?
Because Ghostbuster was a very important part of my childhood, so
Okay.
it resonated more with me.
It did. Okay.
And then, yeah, like if I think about the series and the movies, you know, a lot of those iconic things on the series and the movies were on the house.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Very cool. And I agree. Yeah, it definitely brought you back to your, the original Ghostbusters, which was great. So we both agree that our number one scare zone was,
Rob Zombie.
yes, the Rob Zombie scare zone, heavy metal music, rock and
Yes.
roll, just really, really high energy. It reminded me a little bit of last year's 1985, the New Year's Eve scare zone, just the energy of it. Not quite as big as the 1985 one was, or as much show aspect, but yeah, this scare zone, in our opinion, for 2019 is the best for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have to give a special mention as well to Academy of Villains this year. We went and saw Academy of Villains a couple years ago, and we didn't go back last year because it just wasn't really our thing. We were like, dancers, music. Not that dancing and music isn't our thing. It just was like, what do we want to spend our time doing at Horror Nights? And we weren't that impressed with the show a couple years ago. However, we gave it another shot this year, mainly because we had heard about the fact that there's heavy metal music. Juan Carlos loves heavy metal, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
And we saw a couple things on YouTube that made us think maybe we'll give it another shot. And so, yeah, why did we like it so much this year? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, this year it had a story, story that people knows anyway, so it's easy to follow.
Right.
And then the music supports the story,
Yeah.
and the music is great. So yeah, I love the music. And then they have the contortionist, which is
Yeah.
amazing, and it goes along with the story.
Correct.
So everything was like cohesive.
Yeah. So yeah, as he said, those three specialty acts, the contortionist being just absolutely amazing, but the gentleman who also performed with the soccer ball, balancing the ball, and then the aerial artist who gets up on the straps and does an aerial act. All of those, well, sort of cirque related, fit the theme of the show, and it made sense, and it went with the story.
And with the music.
Yeah, so yeah, it certainly was enjoyable, and yeah, so we hope you guys.
And so people a lot more engaged and enjoying more.
Yeah, you could tell the audience was a lot more into it, and I think the performers were too. You could just tell they were loving it. So yeah, congratulations to that entire crew for putting on an amazing show this year. So yeah, 2019 was great. I feel like the other 7 houses, while good, I don't really feel like there was another house that was just like, wow, absolutely amazing. I'm not disappointed by any means, but I wasn't like blown away. Whereas in years past, I felt like there was a lot more things to be blown away about. One of the houses we're still very confused about, so if you can explain it to us, we don't get it. I don't understand it. I know we did find out from another guest that there's apparently a movie. We never have seen the movie, but we hear the movie's horrible, so I don't know if we're gonna watch it. But yeah, it just really didn't make sense, that house, to us.
Something else that I think I personally missed in this Horror Nights was pumpkins.
Yeah, there were no pumpkins.
There were no pumpkins. I only saw pumpkins in, I don't remember which one of the houses, but in one of the houses they had like a little section with a couple pumpkins. And I was like, where are the pumpkins? They are Halloween.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, when you think of Halloween, you think of pumpkins, and for whatever reason this year there was an absence of pumpkins.
Last year they have an entire scare zone that was all pumpkins, and it was beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah.
And this year I barely see any. So
Universal, what's up?
That.
Where are the pumpkins?
Yeah.
Anyway, but overall we had a great time, and as always, happiness is
a lifestyle.
And it is, and we had a great time, and it certainly makes us happy every year. It's something we look forward to going to this event, and we really appreciate you guys watching as always. And Juan Carlos, what should they do?
You guys need to subscribe.
Yeah, right there. Look, whoop, whoop, whoop. The little thing bouncing along the screen there. Thumbs up, the bell icon, get notified, all that good stuff, right? So until next time, everyone, thanks a lot for watching, and peace out.